First video on WWE 2K25, we are doing the 10 men versus 1 gorilla simulation in a gauntlet match. The announcer will explain it in a second, but basically how it goes is it's a one-on-one match, and then whoever wins that match goes into a new match and faces someone completely brand new. Since I drafted 10 men and you have to include the gorilla, you can't really have an 11-man gauntlet match. So we're going to do a 20-man gauntlet match, and we're going to have it from number 10 to number 1 in order. And if the gorilla beats all of my chosen people, then we will have him face the obvious backup, Mark Henry. I won't skip the announcer so you can hear the formal rules.
The following contest is a gauntlet match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
I'm going to put the gorilla's entrance in 2x speed because it's just the generic entrance for a custom superstar. I got this off Community Creations, and it has 100 overall, so I just want it to be like the average gorilla. So, yeah. And first up is the gold medalist Kurt Angle.
Here comes the gold medalist. And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt
I just realized this cool feature WWE 2K25 does when you're screen recording. They don't play the entrance theme songs, so you don't get copyrighted if you post it on YouTube, which I think is pretty cool.
And Triple H. And don't forget Corbin. I wish I could.
I'm just going to skip the rest of his entrance because it's basically the same thing over and over. We are underway. Kurt Angle starts with a big old rights and then a kick to the stomach. The gorilla counters a punch and knees to the stomach, and then they start to lock up. Kurt Angle takes control and shoves the gorilla into the corner, pressing tight. The fight starts to get so violent, the ref has to break them up, and then he continues with those rights before hitting a beautifully executed buckle bomb from Angle, knocking the gorilla down. Angle keeps the pressure on with a springboard moonsault but misses, and the gorilla immediately hits a drop kick with those size 24 feet. He grabs him and hits like 3 to 4 kicks to the stomach before a big old sucker punch to the face. He picks him up and hits a beautiful knee to the face and goes for the cover. Kurt Angle was offended and kicks out before the 2 count. The gorilla is blasphemed. He hits a beautiful roundhouse kick before the gorilla delivers a big knee to the stomach. He steals a move from his mentor, Chris Jericho's book, and hits a Lionsault, aka a middle rope moonsault, and they go out of the ring. Kurt Angle finally getting some offense and starts to deliver some rights and lefts before hitting a massive shoulder tackle that knocks the silverback off his feet. He grabs him and hits a beautiful elbow that won him that gold medal, and he goes back to the apron to go to the top rope to deliver a move that he absolutely missed because he sucks. The gorilla takes advantage, picks him up, hits a beautiful ripcord punch, and immediately targets Angle's legs, his big 20-inch legs. He picks him up, not threatened at all, and he throws him straight into the LED barricade, probably knocking Angle out for a few seconds before throwing him back into the ring and running inside with that ugly Prime logo in the middle. He singles out his left leg and starts to deliver some big old knees to that thing before he stutters and starts to punch him with his right. And then he hits even more knees to the stomach. As you can see, this is definitely wearing down Angle, but it doesn't wear him down much because he reverses and hits a beautiful lariat. And Angle keeps the pressure on, mounting the Gorilla and delivering beautiful lefts to the face of the Gorilla before stuttering and hits the springboard moonsault and misses again. Angle, you suck. He throws him into the corner, takes his time, and he turns him around, and he that looks weird. And then he hits a beautiful kick to that left knee before stomping him down. He picks him right back up, not letting him rest. Angle reverses, hits a punch, and hits the beautiful Angle slam. Oh my gosh, and he goes for the cover. The Gorilla, being 200 easy pounds, does not let that faze him, but Angle decides to keep the pressure on, dragging him to the middle of the ring for that Angle lock. But the Gorilla is smart. He gets up immediately. He goes for the Angle lock, but the Gorilla gets out of the way. The Gorilla sets up the Banana Maker and delivers it with absolute precision before pinning him. The Gorilla has sealed his first victim in this gauntlet match, and his second competitor, Jeff freaking Hardy, the charismatic Enigma, and the Gorilla is not fazed at all, demanding that Jeff Hardy comes down to the ring, which he does. And he takes his time. He wants the Gorilla to know he's in charge. And the Gorilla, immediately, not wasting time, hitting that roundhouse before locking up yet again collar and elbow. And they spend some time before the Gorilla takes control and pushes him against the ropes. And the ref has to break it up. The Gorilla's too strong. He collects a beautiful right before locking up again. And this one takes a while before Jeff Hardy pushes the Gorilla away and gets control, throws him into the ropes with an Irish whip, dodges under and misses a kick, and the Gorilla hits a disaster kick. Sorry, I'm sputtering. He picks him up, hits some kicks to the stomach before landing another sucker punch to Hardy's face. Hits a springboard moonsault again and goes for the pin. And Hardy remembers what he once was, a world champion, and he decides to pull a veteran's move, roll out of the ring, and let the pressure die. Before Gorilla misses a spear to out of the ring, he hits a beautiful right and connects with another before missing a grab, and he wastes time. Hardy hangs the Gorilla out to dry before rolling back into the ring. He nail sells and hits a kick right to the stomach, and he hits a knee to the stomach before hitting a beautiful kick going for the cover. Jeff Hardy can just not see himself losing to a Gorilla. The Gorilla mounts, but it's too graphic. It gets censored behind the ref, and it's still too graphic. The ref won't move. Move, ref. He hits a beautiful combo before hanging him out to dry. He throws him to the ropes and executes a spear. Jeff Hardy will not put this stupid Gorilla over. The Gorilla goes to the middle rope and hits a ugly double axe handle, and hits a springboard fall, whatever you want to call that, and he is taunting Hardy. He is taunting the former world champion. He hits some beautiful rights and lefts before hitting a roundhouse kick that delivers to the face, and he hits a pump-up kick that knocked Jeff Hardy off his feet, but not for long because he delivers a beautiful lariat, and he hits some knees to the right of the left, to the Gorilla, before missing a leg drop, and the Gorilla immediately gets up and flips Jeff Hardy over before targeting that knee of Hardy's. And the Hardy's almost stunned, as you can see, and he targets Hardy's knee, and Hardy is stunned. And the Gorilla has two finishers. The Gorilla can hit the spear or the Banana Maker, and he hits the spear.
He may be out for good after that. There's two. The night is just
After 2 spears, Jeff Hardy cannot do it anymore. And the Gorilla has put away 2 of my men. And here comes number 3, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Son of a plumber, as some would say. Or son of a plumber. My bad. His dad was the son of a plumber. And Cody takes his time getting in the ring. Notice that the Gorilla has a finisher. He might hit the spear off rip. And he does. Oh my gosh. He just sewed him in half. Cody Rhodes will not let his name be in the record books for someone that sold out for a gorilla. The Gorilla hits some big old kicks to the face of Rhodes before picking him up, bouncing off the ropes, and hits a whatever you want to call that. And he goes after the legs of Rhodes. The legs are like the foundation of a house. If you take them out, the whole thing will fall over. He taunts him before locking up and grabbing him and putting him in the corner. He grabs him, and Cody Rhodes reverses, but doesn't. Oh, he does. Never mind. Excuse me. He does take the advantage, and he gets it reversed. He went for the crack the dome, but misses. He rolls him up. Not today, the Gorilla says, as he immediately kicks out at 1. And Rhodes is getting mad. The Banana Man is getting in his head, and he goes for a brain buster and connects on the Gorilla. And he immediately targets that arm, keeping the pressure on, and he hits Rage, which automatically gives him 1 finisher, and he goes for a submission. The submission is locked in tight, but however, it does not last for long as the Gorilla immediately gets out and hits him and grabs him and hits a back suplex, but oh my gosh, haven't seen that move. He kneed him right in the face, and he targets that arm, but it's too graphic. The ref censoring it, and he's taunting the man again. And it is insane. He throws him into the ropes, and we don't know what he's going for here. A beautiful hit right to the stomach before hitting a ripcord punch to the face. And Cody Rhodes, being the veteran he is, walks out of the ring. But he will not let this happen. He's hitting a crisscross, crack the dome. He goes for the pin. Cody was on that. No way he was going to let a stupid crack the dome let him lose. And he immediately hits that pump-up kick stolen from RVD and mounts him and starts those big old punches with a big old kick to the stomach. And he is... Oh, Cody no-sells and hits the Crossroads for the pin. The Gorilla is not putting over that Crossroads, and Cody is enraged. He immediately hits him into a fireman's carry and slams him straight on the ground. He goes for the middle rope before the Gorilla spears him before he could even get close to the heavens. And the Gorilla taunts him before going outside of the ring to ringside, right in front of that 4-year-old child. And hits some big old knees right to that stomach. And hits more mounted punches. It seems like this is his favorite grounded move. And he turns him over. Hits more kicks to the stomach. Maybe that's his... And a big old sucker punch. He's hit that on every opponent so far. And every opponent so far he's beat. So maybe that is what helps him win. He throws him back into the ring. Goes to the middle turnbuckle. And hits a knee straight to the face of Cody Rhodes and charges up the Baby Maker. Not Baby Maker, Banana Maker. Will it connect? And it looks like it will. It does. It does. And he goes for the... No, he doesn't go for the pin. He stares at Rhodes in disbelief. Maybe he should put Rhodes over. End all this destruction he has caused. He lets Rhodes, gets up to his feet. He changes his mind. Superman punch. Oh my gosh. He goes for the pin. The Gorilla has now buried 3 men. 3 world champions. And here comes Star of the independent scene, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega has been known for his time in AEW, IJPW, and many other things. He noticed the Gorilla has a finisher, fails to connect it. I'm stuttering, and he lands the Banana Maker, and he goes for the pin. Wait a minute, he's cheating. He's cheating. Kenny says, I ain't letting you win off cheating, and the Gorilla immediately takes control, throwing Omega into the turnbuckle before landing a roundhouse kick, and Omega reverses that unexpected move and doesn't capitalize. The Gorilla goes for a power bomb, and oh my gosh, lumbar check, goes for the pin. A kick out from one is just crazy. Immediately back up to his feet, hits a springboard kick that put many away in his time at AEW. And he takes advantage, and he goes for a powerbomb and lands it. And he immediately targets out that ankle, that tree trunk ankle the Gorilla has, and goes after them thighs, those big thighs. And the Gorilla reverses, and Kenny Omega reverses. This was a match made in the heavens. And Kenny Omega hits a beautiful combo, hits a dragon screw, and he stutters. He doesn't know what to do. He's never been this close to a Gorilla before. And he picks the Gorilla up, but the Gorilla reverses with elbows to the stomach, and they start to trade blows. And no, the Gorilla says, no. He lands that next punch, and Kenny lands one right back, and the Gorilla's like, come on, show me what you got. Fails and hits another one. He challenges him again. Come on, show me what you got. Lands. Gorilla's like, I'm not letting this happen no more. Starts to land more hits before hitting a combo that put many away in his time in the Amazon rainforest. The Omega will not let up. He will not let this Gorilla win at all. And he immediately puts the Gorilla in the corner, and he turns him around before hitting a big forearm, charging up, runs up, hits a lariat to the back of the back cover. This has been the closest the Gorilla has to been losing. Omega is in shock. He is manifesting every power he has from his family lineage, and the Gorilla reverses. He hits the Superman punch, goes for the cover. As Michael Cole said, there was no 3. He turns him around, waits for the Banana Maker, and misses! Oh my gosh, that beautiful knee straight to the face cover. I don't believe it. Kenny Omega has defeated the Gorilla and has won it for the Aquaman Jr. team. Give it up for him. This video is pretty fun to make, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!